It's 4:36, and because I couldn't sleep around 2:30, I decided that I was gonna take a drive around Joburg just to declutter and figure out why I feel so sad. And on why I feel so fulfilled but also lonely at the same time. I'm fulfilled by the friendships that I have, the spaces that I go to, the things that I do. But when it comes to love or companionship, it just doesn't seem to be locating me. I keep having to suck myself in and out of, hear that he's coming and he might never come, because if my last reference of a proper relationship would be 7 years ago, and things got to give. And if how hard I work, no matter how many things I achieve, it's the one thing I struggle with. I hate having to walk in at home and realize how empty it is. I hate having to sleep in bed and not feel warm with the idea that all my emotions and thoughts I can only tell to my friend.
I'm so fucking tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love on him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this bullshit. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody girlfriend, somebody wife, somebody something. I deserve to fucking be happy too. Why the fuck can't I be happy?
For the most part, I'm never approached, just to keep it a buck. Or I'm approached by super older guys, like 50 and up. Nobody in my age range. And I don't care how many times my friends tell me I'm pretty. People at church tell me I'm pretty. When it's all said and done and I'm in a room with them, I'm never seen.
Remember the night in Miami. First time you put your arms around me. I'm up reminiscing.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another chit chat with Bree. Before I get into this video, I do want to say I am going to be having a lot of podcast videos here on my channel because of the holidays. It's just too much of a hassle right now to be getting on camera than editing the video. It's much easier for me to do these audio recordings and be able to push out content for you guys. So please enjoy these podcasts that I'm putting out. And let's get into it. So, as y'all just saw, we are looking at women here crying on social media because they're lonely. And this is becoming too common. I think at least every month I can depend on coming across a video where a woman is crying because she's lonely. I remember seeing another girl who was crying because she didn't get attention from men when she went out with her friends. Now this lady here is crying because, she wants to start a family and she doesn't have no man. People are lonely out here and it's very real. And I just want to speak on this issue. I want to speak on this specifically when it comes to Black women. I think I have a lot of things to say here, so please just sit back, get your snacks, and enjoy my commentary. First things first, I personally don't think women should be grabbing their cell phones, setting up the camera, hitting record, then crying. I think that is so corny to me. I think there's a way to share your experiences and your stories with the internet, and that that way of doing it will never sit well with my spirit. I don't know what it is, but too many people are setting up their cameras and just crying on cue for me. Not saying that the tears are not real, but I think we need to see less of this moving forward into the new year. Anyways, so the next thing I want to say, women are lonely. And women are now crying on the internet because they cannot find a man. And I'm honestly going to speak just about Black women because I'm a Black woman and I've seen mainly videos of Black women crying. So we're going to talk about Black women. When it comes to Black women being lonely, I think it's very real. And I think it's very raw for these women to share these emotions. And if you go in the comments of some of these videos, so many people relate. So many other Black women relate. And there's a couple of things that I want to talk about when it comes to loneliness. I think a lot of us sometimes within the past few years has been told to be strong and independent and focus on our careers and focus on school. And then by the time we reach a certain age, let's say mid 20s or early 30s, we're now looking around and we're like, okay, who can I go home to? Who can I call up and tell about this amazing day I just had? Who can I cuddle up with? Who can I give kisses, right? Who can I nurture? Who can I cook for? Who can I buy gifts for? We're looking around and we have no one. And I think in a lot of Black women's cases here, we are often told to do it all by ourselves. And by the time when we're ready to not do it all by ourselves anymore, we have no one. And I think this is something that needs to be fixed. This narrative from jump, being told that we're independent, being told that we're strong, I think this is what leads to being lonely. If we change this narrative of the independent Black woman, we could get so much further with our relationships. We could start families. We could have more marriages as Black women. I don't think it's okay to be dependent on a man, but I do think it's okay to not be able to do everything by yourself. If you look at other women, let's say white women or Hispanic women, right, or Asian women, they're not taught from a young age to be independent and to juggle all these things in life, right, and to just take it. Right? They're not taught that. A lot of women or little girls in other households, other cultural ethnicity households, whatever, they're not raised to be like that. They're raised to be very feminine, very nurturing. And, you know, they're not raised to be these independent little girls. Yeah, sure, there's independent characteristics one must have as they grow up into adulthood, but they're not told that that's how they should and must be. And when we grow up as Black women, we're now so strong. We now have this mindset of, I don't need no man, right? Because let's not lie to ourselves. I want to say the past few years, even before the pandemic hit, there was this whole trend of go to school, be this boss bitch, get my degree, do it all by myself, right? Get this house, get this car, have these successes, which is great. Yes, one must have these successes if they want to have a good life. But that was the focus. That was the priority, and everything else came second. And I think it's okay to say, I want to prioritize a man. And I think that's where everybody gets scared. It's like, what? No, I can't do that. I gotta do this first. I think it's okay to multitask. I think you could go get that degree and have a boyfriend at the same time, right? I think it's okay to start that business and maybe look into getting married or having kids at the same time. But over the past few years, it was never that. It was just be this boss bitch and be that boss bitch only. And now we're online crying because we're lonely. So I want to say we need to just change this narrative of a strong, independent Black woman. It's okay to be soft. You don't always have to be strong. It's okay to be feminine. And it's okay to prioritize a relationship in whatever way that looks for you. Now, I want to also bring up another topic here. Some people might not like this, and it's okay, to each its own. But I do want to say, Black woman, you need to explore your options. And when I say this, I want to emphasize that word, explore. So what I mean by this is look at other men outside of the Black community. I think sometimes we are, selective, and we feel like the options we have aren't there. But sometimes other men, they're checking for us. They're checking for us, and they love us, right? In every form, every way. So explore that. Don't limit yourself, because let me tell you, men out here, they're not limiting themselves. Black men are not limiting themselves. They're dating, right? They're dating outside their race. They're dating all types of beautiful women. And I think we should be able to do that too. I think if we have more options and if we're open to it, we won't be so lonely. And I don't think it's a bad thing. Like I've said in other videos, I don't think dating outside the race is a bad thing. Okay? As long as you're not speaking negative on the Black community, as long as you're not, putting down Black men, it is okay to explore your options and find your happiness. So that's just my thoughts and my opinions. You can agree to disagree. But anyways, please, going into the new year, I really want to see less women crying on the internet. I know this is a place to share your experiences, but let me tell you, I don't know who lied to you, but the internet is not a safe space, okay? People will laugh at your misery and, just manifest that into your life. If you want to be happy and find your person, keep that personal aspect of your life personal. Please stop coming to the internet crying, ladies, okay? I get that you're lonely and I get that other people can relate to you, but please, this is not the place, okay? Anyways, I really hope that these women find their person. I hope that women are able to, Black women especially, I hope Black women are able to find their man and find their person and be happy. I really want that for Black women. I really do. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye, guys.